Good evening, friends. Sir, in the last video, just we started a new batch on logic based programming. Sir, the number of this batch is nothing but batch number 6. Okay. Sir, the regular classes will be from 7:30, but only demo purpose we have taken at 7 o'clock. So from Monday, we are going to meet daily at 7:30. Sir, Monday to Friday sessions will be there. Occasionally, I will take Saturdays and Sundays. Okay. Sir, next and after that, sir, here, what is the fees for this particular course is nothing but 1,500, and the duration of the course is, sir, 3 months, max 3 months, sir. Okay, within that also, if possible, we will complete. Sir, next and after that, so what benefits you are going to get, all these things I explained in the last video. And even we have seen what are all the different types of input statements and output statements in various programming languages. Like if you take a C, so what is the input statement in C language? So what is the input statement in C++, Java, Python, everything I covered very clearly in the last video. Okay. Next and after that, sir, we have started the first program also. What is the first program? Sir, program to check whether the given number is even number or not. Okay, even number or odd number. Suppose if the number is negative, then we have to display invalid message also. So I explained very clearly the logic how you can able to implement this. Of course, it is the basic program. Anyway, every step starts from basics only. Sir, I implemented this problem. First, I explained the logic very clearly. So if any number is divisible by 2, okay, if a number is divisible by 2, then it is said to be even number. So if the number is not divisible by 2, then we can say that number is nothing but odd number. Okay, so a number which is divisible by 2 is called as even number, and the number which is not divisible by 2 is called as odd number. So that means divisible means what? A reminder. It has to return reminder value. So if reminder is 0, percentage 2 we have to take. If it is a normal division, we have to take a slash. If it is a what you can call modulus division, if you want a reminder, then you have to go for percentage. And I explained very clearly the implementation of the program in C language, as well as we have seen in C++. Sir, even I explained in Java as well as Python. Now, sir, it's time to discuss second problem. What is the second problem here? Sir, given an integer value n, and we have to perform the following operations. Sir, they have given the value of n, sir. Okay, so what is the logic for this program? What is the logic for this program? Sir, first step is nothing but we have to read n value from the user. We have to read n value from the user. Next and after that, sir, what is the condition they have given? If n is odd number, we have to print void. Okay, so they are not asking about even number. So first condition itself, they are talking about odd number. So if n is odd number, sir, we have to print the message saying void. Okay, sir, we have to check whether it is odd number or not. Sir, if it is even number or not, how you can able to check? If that number percentage 2 is equal to 0, then it is even number. If it is odd number means what? Reverse of this. So we have to check if n percentage 2 is not equal to 0. Then, sir, we have to perform various operations. What operation they have asked? Sir, they are required to print a message called void. That's all. It is just a print statement, sir. Beyond that, nothing. Suppose if n is even, so if it is not odd, I mean, if it is odd, then it will execute. If it is not odd, definitely else part will be there. Okay, sir, here we have to check so many conditions. Have you observed? 3 cases are there. If it is even, if it is even, how many cases are there, sir? 3 cases are there. What is the first case? Sir, if n is even and in the inclusive range of 2 to 5, so that means it should be a even number, and it should be in the inclusive range of 2 to 5. It should be in the range of 2 to 5. Sir, then we have to print the message saying not void. Let me write that condition. if the value of, sir, n percentage 2, of course it is the even number only, and the value of n should be greater than or equal to 2 and less than or equal to 5, sir, then print the message saying not wired. Okay, sir, else, so of course it is the even number, but if it is in not between these two, they have given the second range. What is the second range, sir? If it is even and in the inclusive range of 6 to 20, that means else if the value of n is greater than or equal to 6 and the value of n is less than or equal to 20, sir, then we have to print the message saying wired. Sir, other than this, if you are getting anything, then, sir, print the message saying not wired. Have you observed? Just we have framed the logic for this problem statement. Of course, we have to implement this in various programming languages. Sir, implementing in the programming languages is very easy task, sir. Only important thing is nothing but you need to understand the logic behind that. Okay. Once if the logic is extracted, sir, implementation is nothing. Okay. Yeah. Sir, could you please confirm up to this? Sir, do you have any doubts in the logic, sir? Please confirm. Any doubts in the logic? Could you please confirm? Very good. Very good. Sir, now, yeah. Now, sir, let me have a implementation. Sir, I want to implement this program in C language. Okay, I want to implement this program in C language. Sir, of course, I have given already hacker rank link for you. I think so. 1 minute. Let me open that. Somewhere I have pasted that link also. Yes, this is nothing but the link. Even I am sharing on the chat window also. Sir, you can able to copy paste to your chart, I mean into your clipboard, sir. Okay, if you want. It's Google Chrome. Yes, so I am entering into the contest. Yes, sir, second challenge we have to take. So I am trying again because already this program solved in the same link. So you can able to see, suppose if input is 3. Okay, if input is 3, sir, the message is nothing but wired. Okay, so if input is 24, is it even number or odd number? Even number. If it is even number, check the conditions. Is it in the first two ranges? No, third condition is satisfied, that's why not wired. Sir, again I think invalid also should be there. Let me cross check whether it is there or not. Now I want to go for implementation. So what is the first step, sir? You have to read the value of n. Sir, scanf percentage d comma I am taking ampersand n. We are reading the value of n. So if n percentage 2 is not equal to 0, sir, observe carefully inside this if condition. Okay, inside this if condition, you can take curly braces when you are having more than one statement. Observe carefully, curly braces are mandatory when you are having more than one statement. Sir, if you are having only one statement, if you want, you can take curly braces, or even if you ignore the curly braces, there won't be any issue. Okay, even if you ignore the curly braces, there won't be any issue, sir. Now observe carefully, I am not using curly braces because how many statements are there? Only one statement. Then what is the need of curly braces? Simply I am printing the message saying yeah, wired. That's all. Okay, next, else. Sir, more than one statement is there or not? Yes, I am using curly braces. Again, if the value of n is greater than or equal to 2 and the value of n is less than or equal to 5, So then again only one statement, I am printing the message saying not wired. Else if again I am checking one more condition, if it is greater than or equal to 6 and less than or equal to 20, then we have to print the message saying sir wired. Else sir we have to print the message saying which message, not wired, because definitely this condition should be satisfied. Let me run the code, sir. Yes, both the test cases are working properly. Submit the code for final approval. I think one test case should be failed. Oh, so all the test cases are passing. Maybe invalid is not there here. No issues. This is nothing but how you can able to implement in C language. I want to go for Java implementation. Okay, sir, how you can able to implement in Java? The logic is the same, sir. Only IO statements we have to change, right? So let me select Java. So what is the first step? You have to declare a scanner class. What is the need of scanner class? I told in the beginning. So if you want to read any content from the user, okay, if you want to read any content from the user, whether it may be integer value or whether it may be floating point value or whether it may be string or anything. So if you want to read the content, sir, compulsory we have to take which one? Scanner class. Sir, I am taking scanner obj is equal to new scanner I am taking within bracket system dot in. Sir, okay, I have given the input also. Sir, next what is the next one? Integer n is equal to obj dot next int, because we are dealing with integers. That's why I am accepting an integer value from the user. Sir, integer number is also accepted, sir. What about the remaining things? Sir, very simple. Directly we have to write the logic. If n percentage 2 is not equal to 0, system dot out dot println of I am printing the message saying void. Else, sir, we have to write again some conditions. If n is greater than or equal to 2 and n is less than or equal to 5, then I need to print some message. So system dot out dot println of sir, I want to print not wired. Else if again I am checking, is it greater than or equal to 6 and less than or equal to 20, means sir, you have to print the message saying wired. Else if all these conditions are not satisfied, sir, I want to print the message saying not wired. Have you observed? Like this I implemented, of course same logic. Now we need to run the code. Sir, is the code is executing or not? For sample test cases, yes, for both the sample test cases it is working properly. And submit the code for final approval. You can able to see all the test cases are satisfied. This is nothing but how you can implement in Java, sir. Now I am introducing Python. So in Python the syntaxes are somewhat different. Okay, observe carefully. The syntaxes are nothing but somewhat difference will be there. Sir, now I need to check. Okay, I need to check how it is going to work. Observe carefully. So I am choosing the programming language as a Python. What is the first step here? Main method. Such type of nonsense won't be there. Directly you can write scripts. Okay, directly you can write a script. Oh, Amit, slow. Ayo. Okay, so directly we can write scripts. Okay, so you can write them either in C language. I mean, either we can write functional programming, or we can take object oriented programming, or we can take scripting also. Sir, but which is recommended is nothing but scripting, because we are not developing the projects, we are developing a small chota applications. For the given problem statement, what output they are expecting, we are producing that output based on the input they have given. That's why, sir, kilometers of code, creating a function, calling the function, all these things are not required. Simply you can write a chota script. So here n is equal to int of input. I told already, input function will read the data in the form of strings. Or input function will read the data in the form of string. So we have to typecast that input string into integer, because even if you supply 24, it won't take it as an integer. By default, it will accept 24 in the form of string. Okay, so we have to convert manually. So I got the value of n. Direct condition. If n percentage 2 is equal to 0. I told in the yesterday session, sir, we have to use have you observed here? I am using some statement like this. Have you observed? Colon means what? Sir, I told in the last video, if you are typing anything and if you are taking colon and if you press enter, what will happen? Sir, the control will come here. So whatever instructions you are taking, all these things will comes under this particular block. So we don't have this opening and closing brackets in Python. So to overcome this, they have used this concept. What is this concept, sir? Indentation. What is this concept, sir? Indentation. Now, sir, automatically the cursor came here. I am printing the message. What they are expecting? Sir, it is nothing but wired. Else, if the condition is not satisfied, we have to write again one more condition. What is that condition? The value of n is greater than or equal to 2. But and symbol is not there in Python. We have to type the word called and. And if n is less than or equal to, sir, 5, then you have to print the message saying, sir, not wired. Sir, make sure else if is not there. We have to take elif. Sir, elif n is greater than or equal to 6 and the value of, and the value of n is less than or equal to 20 means, sir, you have to print the message saying void. Else, if all these conditions are not satisfied, I want to print the message called not void. So let me run the code. Is it going to execute or not? We will cross check. Sir, both the test cases are passed successfully. Now we need to submit the code. Sir, what is happening? You can able to see. So all the test cases are passed or not? Yes. Sir, all the test cases are passed. This is the way, sir, how you can able to implement this particular problem in Python. So let me copy paste into our document. Sir, could you please confirm up to this, whatever problem we discussed now, logic, C language implementation, Java implementation, Python implementation. Clear, friends, up to this? Please confirm. I request everyone to respond. Any doubts up to this? Why we use elif in Python? That is the syntax. Okay, that is the syntax. So based on syntax, we have to write, right? So in Python, syntaxes are somewhat different when compared with other programming languages. Okay, sir, I request everyone to respond. Only few people are responding. I am requesting everyone to respond. Please confirm. Is it clear for you up to this? Can we make the code more short, like writing two conditions in one statement? So yes, you can do that. But in this program, it is not required, because we need to check like this only. We don't have any alternative. Okay. But a few more programs are there. There we can reduce the code. Because here in the problem statement itself, they have given, so total 4 messages, right? Wired, not wired, wired, not wired. So for 2 wireds, they have given one condition. I mean, 2 conditions. For the remaining 2, they have given 2 conditions. So how many conditions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 conditions are there. Compulsory, you have to write like this only. Okay. Yes. So, but we have the programs where you can reduce the number of instructions. Slowly, I will explain all those things also. Okay. Yeah. Sir, let me go for the next problem. Shall we go for next problem? Please confirm. Yeah. So let me go for the next one. LBP number 3. Let us see what is this problem. What is this problem? To check whether the given year, sorry, of course, we have to read it as a number only. Sir, the given year is leap year or not? Okay, the given number is leap year or not? Anyone remembered what is the logic to check whether the given year is a leap year or not? Anyone, could you please post it on chat window? Yes, please. Anyone? Very good. So what is the logic is nothing but remember. Okay, sir, if year percentage 4 is equal to 0, then okay, then we are going to print the message saying yes, it is nothing but leap year. Sir, else we will print the message saying not leap year. It is the common, sir, but sir, there is a problem here. So every year which is divisible by 4 is not a leap year. There are some years are there like century years. Okay, sir, they won't divisible by 4, but they will divisible by 400. Such type of years is also called as yeah, such type of years is also called as leap years. So leap year means it should be divisible by 4 or it should be divisible by 400. Okay, so both the conditions you have to check, but remember carefully. So when you are taking any year, it should be divisible by 4 means it should not be divisible by 400. Okay, if it is divisible by 400 means it won't be divisible by 4. So you have to check the primary conditions. So if year percentage 4 is not equal, sorry, if year percentage 4 is equal to 0, and it should not be a century year, both the conditions you have to check. Okay, sir, how you can able to check? And if you divide year with 100, if it is not equal to 0, that means it is not a century year, then you can check with percentage 4. Suppose if it is the century year, then of course this condition will fail. Ultimately it should be divisible by 400. Someone is writing the logic in the chart window. Observe carefully. Year percentage 400 is equal to 0 and year percentage 100 is equal to 0. Yes. So year percentage 4 equal to 0 and year percentage 100 should not be equal to 0, sir. If it is the case, then you can remove percentage 100. Here it should not be equal to. Okay, Charan. Yeah. Sir, that's all. This is nothing but the logic. We need to apply this for solving the problem. Could you please confirm? Is the logic is clear for you people, friends? Sai, why 100 we have taken is, see, if you take some years, that year, yeah. So if you take any year, I think I should take some examples. Sir, if you take 2004, okay, 1 minute. I need to get some input for this. Okay, then only I can get the clarity. Okay, 1 minute. Sir, I am taking 2004, okay, or 2020 I am taking. So is this year is a leap year or not? We have to check. Yes, it is the leap year. Why? Because it is divisible by 4. Okay, it is divisible by 4. Okay, it is divisible by 4. Yes, percentage 4 if you take, it is going to return 0. Sir, same if you take 2020 percentage, sir, 400, sir, it is not equal to 0. Okay, it is equal to some remainder we are going to get. Okay, I can say it is not equal to 0. So that means what? If a year divisible by 4 or if a year divisible by 400, then that year is said to be leap year. Of course, this 2020 is not divisible by 400. And what condition we have checked? Sir, is that year percentage 100 is not equal to or not? So because based on this only we have to divide. Sir, 2020 percentage 100, definitely it is not equal to 0. Okay. Or what is another condition we have taken? This one. Yes, this condition is satisfied. That's why this year is nothing but leap year, because if this condition or that condition. Now, sir, I need to take some century years. Okay, I need to take some century years. Sir, century years means what? It should be divisible by, okay. So I can take 1600. So percentage 4, yes, it is equal to 0. Okay. And sir, 1600 percentage 100, if you take, it is equal to 0. It is equal to 0. So because it is the century year, right? It is the century year. Yes, it is divisible. So, or one more condition is there. Is the 1600 divisible by 400 or not? Yes, it is divisible by 400. So because of this second condition, it is true. Okay. Sir, I will take one example. Sir, which are divisible by 400, which is not divisible by 4. Okay. Sir, do you have any example for that? 1 minute, 1 minute. I will take example from, yeah, 1 minute, sir. Yeah, let me take some more years. We will check. Sir, I am taking 1000. Okay, I am taking 1000. So is 1000 is leap year or not? We have to check. Sir, 1000 percentage 4 we have to calculate. So what is the result? 1000 percentage 4, is it divisible, sir? Sir, 1000 divided by 4. Sir, 250. Yes, it is divisible. Yes, it is divisible, equal to 0. And sir, is it a century year or not? Yes, it is the century year. So this condition is going to fail. At least is this 1000 is divisible by 400 or not? We have to check. Sir, let me check 1000 percentage. 1 minute, 1 minute. Divided by, sir, 400 I am taking. Sir, 2.5. Have you observed? 2.5. Sir, then is it leap year? No, it is not a leap year. 1000 is not a leap year. Okay. So it is not equal to 0. Sir, here it is equal to 0 and it should not be equal to 0, or it should be equal to 0. If any one of the condition is satisfied, then only that year is said to be leap year. But if you take 1000, what is happening? If you are preparing an algorithm by taking divisible by 4, then it is not a leap year. Okay, sir, this is nothing but how internally the algorithm is going to work. Okay, so for century years, for non-century years, differences will be there. Of course, you can refer Wikipedia because it is based on some 4 days extra day. We are going to get 0.25 extra, some reminders we are getting. So based on that, it will be decided. Okay, clear, sir? Is the logic is clear, friends? Please confirm. Yes. Okay. Sir, now let me go for implementation of this program, sir. I want to solve this problem by using C language implementation. So same, of course, we have the logic, just we need to implement the program. Beyond that, nothing is there. Let me take a problem number 3. And yeah, it is expecting true or false, not leap year or not leap year. True or false, it is expecting. Okay. Sir, integer, I am taking year. Okay, integer, I am taking year. Sir, scanf percentage d comma ampersand year I am taking. Sir, if year percentage, two conditions we have to take, either first one or second one. So if any one condition is true, then we have to print true. Otherwise, so we have to print the message called false. Otherwise, we have to print the message called false. Like this, we can take. It came in venture exam recently. Oh, okay, sorry. So like this, we have to take. So generally, even the engineering college students, okay, or the BTech students, MTech students, those who are attending the placements, if they are getting these kind of problems, what they will do is they will simply take percentage 4 equal to 0. I hope you know this situation. So immediately what is happening? Sir, we are going to get only for few test cases, it will be satisfied, not for all test cases. Okay. Now you can able to see. So what is the first condition we have verified? Year percentage 4. Year percentage 4. Sir, it should be equal to 0. And sir, year percentage 100, it should not be equal to 0. Or sir, if year percentage 400 is equal to 0 means yes. Okay. This is nothing but what we have. Okay. Sir, if this any one of this condition is satisfied, then we can execute the program. I mean, that will be written true. Let me run the code. So you can able to see both the test cases are working properly, and submit the code for final approval. Yeah, all the test cases are satisfied successfully. This is nothing but what we have in C language implementation. So let me go for Java implementation. In Java, the code is the same, right? In Java, the code is the same. So I am taking scanner obj is equal to new scanner of system dot in I am taking. So integer here is equal to, so obj dot next int I am taking. So if so first condition or second condition, if any one of the condition is satisfied, you need to print the message saying true. Else, so we have to print the message saying false. That's all. Sir, what is the condition? What is the first condition? If year percentage 400 equal to 0 and year percentage 100, sir, is not equal to 0. Or, sir, year percentage 400 is equal to 0. That's all. Let me run the code. Yes. Sir, you can able to see all these test cases are working or not. So let me submit the code for final approval. Yes. So this is nothing but how you can able to solve this Java program. And I want to take Python implementation. Sir, in Python, there are two versions are there for this program. Okay. Let me solve the first version. What is the first version that we have here is basic program only. Sir, I am going to read int of input from the user. Okay. So if first condition is what? Year percentage 4 is equal to 0 and sir, year percentage 100 is not equal to 0. Or what is the next condition? Year percentage 400 is equal to 0. So if any one of this condition is satisfied, I am printing true. Okay. Sir, else what we have to take? You need to print false. Like this you can take. Let me run the code. Let me submit the code. So this is nothing but the code what we have. So if you want, you can reduce the number of instructions. So because some predefined support is there in Python. Okay, in predefined support is there in Python. Have a look once. What is that predefined support? Sir, we can read the value of year from the user. Year is equal to. So int of input I am taking. Then, sir, there is one module is there with the name calendar in Python. So you can use isLeap function. They defined one separate function called isLeap, which is taking your input as year as a input for this function. So it will return true or false. Okay. But for this, you have to import which module? Calendar module. Okay. Let me run the program and we will check really whether it is working or not. Yes. Sir, still if you want, you can reduce the instructions. So generally remember this point. If you are using any variable only one time in your program, other than this reading statement, okay, remember this point. If you are reading any variable and if you are storing that value in a variable, and that variable, if you are using only one time in your program, then make sure that you can replace that statement. So I am taking this int of input here itself. You can take no issues at all. So what will happen? Single line code we are going to get. Yes. So let us submit the code. So is the all test cases are passed or not? Yes. This is nothing but what we have. Okay. Not lambda, because lambda functions are different, sir. Sir, any doubts up to this? Please confirm, friends. Any doubts up to this? Please confirm. I request everyone to respond. Any doubts up to this? Please confirm. Is it clear? Okay. Sir, let me go for the next challenge. What we have here is LBP number 4. It is also related to the if condition only. Let us see what is this problem. Sir, the e-commerce company Bookshelf wishes to analyze its monthly sales data between the minimum range 30 to the maximum range 100. So they are analyzing the sales data between minimum range 30 to maximum range 100. And the company has categorized these book sales into 4 groups. Sir, they have divided this book sales into how many groups, sir? 4 groups. Depending on the number of sales with the help of these groups, the company will know which stock they should increase or decrease in their inventory for the next month. So to improve their what you can call inventory, so like they need to decide whether they have to increase the sales or they have to decrease the sales. So how they can decide? Based on the previous month sales only, right? Generally, if we are a businessman, we will do like that only. Okay, sir, assume I'm manufacturing some kind of perfumes. I'm manufacturing some perfumes. Sir, I'm dividing that into some four categories of perfumes I'm delivering. Okay, I'm producing. So, sir, first category, almost if I produce 100 perfumes, all the 100 perfumes are sold. Then what is the meaning? Sir, next time you can increase that 100 to 110. Okay, so that means what? It is going fastly. It is solding. Okay, so like that you can decide. The same scenario here we have. Sir, the input is nothing but they are giving the sales range. Okay, the sales range they are giving. So based on that, it belongs to which group you have to give that result to the e-commerce company. So they are expecting a small page like this. They will give input what is the sales range. in between 30 to 100. So what will happen? Based on that, we have to decide, sir, which group it belongs to. If it is in A group, they will produce more. If it is in B group, they will produce somewhat less. If it is in C group, still somewhat less. If it is in D group, they will keep as it is. So like this, we have to decide. So here, what is the logic, sir? Very simple. It is based on if conditions only completely. Sir, we have to read n value from the user. We have to read n value from the user. Sir, observe carefully. If n value is greater than or equal to 30 and n value is less than or equal to, less than or equal to 100, then we have to do certain activities. Else maybe they are expecting invalid also. We will check. If it is there, we will print. Otherwise, no need. Sir, I am printing invalid data. Then, sir, if the range is greater than or equal to 30 and less than or equal to 50, sir, we have to print it comes under D category. Else, if the value of n is greater than or equal to 51 and it is less than or equal to 60, then we have to print it is in C category. Sir, else if n is greater than or equal to, sir, 61 and n is less than or equal to, sir, 80, then we have to print B category. Sir, else we have to print A category. Like this, we have to decide, sir. Okay, clear up to this? Please confirm. If the logic is clear, I will implement this a program. Please confirm, friends. Is the logic is clear for you people? Requesting everyone to respond. Very good. Sai, what is that? Can I take a first? What is that? I'm not getting you. Sir, let me take C language implementation. Okay. I want to solve this problem by using C language, sir. Let me open C language code. LBP4, right? Yes. You can able to see. Yeah, here invalid is there, but in the document I have not mentioned. No problem. I will update. So I'm selecting C language. Okay. 81 to 100 in first. Yeah, that is completely your choice. Sai, you can take based on your requirement. First, you can take this condition, or first you can take this condition. Nothing possible, nothing is impossible. Yes, you can take. Even, sir, you can take this invalid first if condition. Then in the else part, you can write this code. So any manner, but you should follow some constraints which they have given. So in what way you are doing, it is not at all a matter. Okay. Sir, integer n I am taking. Scanf percentage d comma ampersand n, which is nothing but a sales count, sir. Sir, observe carefully. If n is greater than or equal to 30 and n is less than or equal to 100, sir, do you know we have to write some instructions? Else, what message you have to keep, sir? You need to print a message saying invalid. Sir, recently, sir, don't mind, just my experience I am telling. Recently, I have seen somewhere one student got one question from some XYZ company. Sir, 3 questions are there. Within 40 minutes, he need to solve at least 2 questions. So that means every question requires 20 minutes time duration. Of course, somewhat medium level questions. Sir, he tried, but output not came. Sir, all the test cases are not passing. Sir, what he did, do you know? One program, all the test cases passed. Another program, no test case is passing. He is trying like anything. Sir, finally, sir, he has selected like this. So like some condition, sir, he has taken, he is not writing any logic, but invalid, because invalid is there in the question means minimum 2 test cases will be there with wrong input. Okay, sir, let us run the code. What happens? Sir, both test cases are not passed. Let me submit the code. Have you observed? Sir, 2 test cases are passed. How many points he got? Have you observed? Out of 1, 50%. 50% satisfied. Observe carefully. These test cases marks they are going to consider, not whether you have submitted a program or not. Is it success or not? They won't take care. Suppose if the program is correct, 6 test cases will be passed. If the program is not correct, then like this. So based on this also, some students are going to clear, but provided at least one program you should solve. For the second program, if you do these kind of miracles also, yes, it is possible. Okay, I hope how the uh, evaluation is going on, I hope you can able to observe. Now, what is the internal loophole? Sir, if the value of n is greater than or equal to 30 and the value of n is less than or equal to 50, sir, you need to print it is in which category? D category. Sir, else if the value of n is greater than or equal to 51 and n is less than or equal to 60, it comes under which category? Sir, it is coming under C category. Else if the value of n is greater than or equal to 61 and the value of n is less than or equal to, sir, 80, if it is, then which category it has to print? Sir, it should be printed in D, sorry, B. Sir, else it comes under which category? A category. Sir, like this we can solve. Let me check whether it is working or not. Okay, sir, you can able to see both the test cases are passed or not. Yes, let me submit the code for final approval. Let me submit the code for final approval. Yes, so all the test cases are passed successfully. All the test cases are passed successfully. This is the way how you can able to implement in which programming language, sir? C language. So I want to take the same program in Java. Let me go for Java implementation. Sir, I want to solve this problem in Java. So let me take Java code. Scanner obj is equal to, sir, new scanner I am taking. Okay, sir, where system dot in I am taking. Then integer n is equal to, sir, obj dot next int I am taking. So if n value is greater than or equal to 30 and n value is less than or equal to 100, so then you have to do some activity in that. If n is greater than or equal to 30 and the value of n is less than or equal to 50, sir, you have to print the message system dot, sir, out dot println of. 1 minute, sir, because for another batch I have told today evening class is there. I forgot at what time I have given. 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm checking the document. Oh, I have given 8 to 9:30. Okay, no issues. We will finish as early as possible. Sir, we are going to take D as the output. Sir, else if the value of n should be greater than or equal to 51 and the value of n should be less than or equal to 60. So then it comes under which category? So system dot out dot, sir, println of, sir, I am printing it is there in C category. Okay, it is there in C category. Sir, else if the value of n is greater than or equal to, sir, 61 and the value of n is less than or equal to 80, sir, then you have to print system dot out dot println of T, sorry, B. So what is the last case? Else, sir, you can print system dot out dot println of A. So if these conditions are not satisfied, system dot out dot println of we have to print the message saying invalid. Let me run the code. Is it working or not? Yes, both the test cases are passed, and let us run the code. So remaining test cases also passed, sir. This is nothing but how you can able to implement in Java. Now I need to go for Python implementation. Let us see how you can able to solve this problem in Python. Of course, the core concept is same, only the syntaxes are going to change. N is equal to int of input. If n is greater than or equal to 30 and the value of n is less than or equal to 100, again, if n is greater than or equal to 30 and n is less than or equal to 50, sir, you have to print the message saying D. Elif, not else if, sir, elif. If n is greater than or equal to 51 and the value of n is less than or equal to 60, sir, I am printing the message, sorry, print. So the message saying C. Sir, elif, if n is greater than or equal to 61 and the value of n is less than or equal to 80, sir, then we have to print the message saying B. Else, directly you can print the message saying A. Else, sir, if the primary condition is not satisfied, what we have to take? Sir, you need to print the message saying invalid. Let me run the code. Is it working or not? So both the test cases are passed, and submit the code for final approval. Yes, all the test cases are satisfied. This is nothing but how you can able to implement this particular program. Could you please confirm? Do you have any doubts up to this? No, no, it is not core Java, Amit. No, no, printf is not going to work in Python. In Java, it will work. Sir, any doubts up to this? Please confirm. Yeah. Sir, remaining things we will continue in Monday class. Okay.